We're here live in New Jersey for this NFL contest. We're glad you could join us for this Sunday night NFL contest. New York squares off against New Orleans. Let's find out who will advance now from this NFC divisional game as we get set for the opening kickoff. Harris is back and ready to put this one in the air. He got all of that one. From the 1. Gets away. The offense just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession. The NFL playoffs continue with a great matchup here today.
Yeah, in the playoffs, you can throw out all those charts and those predictions because you got 60 minutes to keep your season going. And I've seen a lot of crazy things happen in the playoffs.
Going to the air on first down. With the throw, the 40, midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Saints.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. So they come onto the field and get a touchdown on the first play.
They're out there giving each other high fives and telling each other what a great job they did. And they should celebrate. That's one of the plays that doesn't happen very often.
Number 16 comes in to kick off.
Rhodes back deep to return.
He got all of it.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Everything you got. Here we go, baby.
New Orleans lines up in a 4-3.
Stay close now.
Cross play to the left. Pierce is there for the tackle at the 22-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
So a pickup of maybe 3.
Second and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Here we go.
New Orleans comes out in the quarter defense. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 33.
Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
The Saints come out in a nickel package.
Looks like someone jumped early.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 73. Still first
moved
down.
a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
So now it's first and 15 after the penalty.
Keep moving. Here I come.
The Saints come out in a dime package. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Second and 15. Ball on the 28-yard line.
You can't stop me. Not today. Hey, what's that screen?
Throws it. Incomplete pass. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Third and 15. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Good protection. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Spencer makes the tackle.
This is a good play for 3rd and long. When you get that kind of execution from your offense in a situation like that, you're doing something right.
Watch the snap down. We turning it up. Let's go, dude.
Blitz is coming. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. It's second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Saints line up in a 4-3.
Under 10.
He hands it off. Nice play fake. Throws it. Swings it out to his running back. Dyson is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
Third down here. They have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
New Orleans comes out in the quarter defense. With the throw, nearly picked off.
They were in a zone defense in perfect position to make the play, but they let it get away.
Kading will have to get all of this one. He got everything behind that one, and it's good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Good distance. This one is fielded by Smith. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown.
They'll start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
New York comes out in their nickel package. Hand it off to the back. Harrell is there for the tackle. Bush battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Second and 8. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Defense, get ready. Do some. Whip. Everything you got.
It's the toss to the right. Thurman comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
3rd and 7.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
New York comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete.
The coach might have to settle his quarterback down a bit. If he keeps overthrowing receivers like that, this will be their last game.
Smith comes into the game for the punt. Rhodes lines up deep for the punt return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The
Ball on their own
will
25.
start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, you see me.
The Saints line up in a 4-3.
Ain't no thing.
On the ground. Nice play fake. Incomplete.
He's going to have to be careful with those overthrows. One thing you don't want to do is miss an open receiver for a big gain in a playoff game.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Come on. Here we go.
New Orleans lines up in a 4-3. To carry it, flips the tackle. Dyson is there for the tackle at the 28-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
3rd and
Ball
7.
on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Oh, comes up to make the play at the 46. Shot out of a cannon, John, the way he exploded after he got the handoff.
I'll say the offensive line created some movement up front. Everybody got his block, and the back did a great job of finding the running lane. When you're talking about execution in the running game, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about.
Only one man back, going to the air on 1st down. Fires this one deep. Spencer is there on the stop at the 19.
They have a lot of respect for his speed. A lot of times he gets a pretty big cushion. And that's where he's going to want to break off a route and use his speed to create run after the catch.
They're inside the 20.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an I.
One of us will make a play. Hey, let's go.
Looking to run it here. Break is there for the tackle at the 14-yard line. Johnson with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup.
Second and 5. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Watch your man. Keep it up. It's on. You got it.
The Saints line up in a 4-3.
Get it up.
Pressure coming with the throw, and the catch is made. Great throw to beat the zone.
I tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
They need 7 yards for a touchdown.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. Boy, the counterplay. Break is there for the tackle at the 7. Johnson gets the call on the counter. Short gain, about a yard. Seven yards to go for the touchdown.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Let's go now. One back. What's the hard count?
Only one man back.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Hand off to the tailback. Canty is there on the stop at the 5. Didn't get the blocking they needed, and now it'll be 3rd down and goal. It's 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel package, looking for the goal line. Great fake with the throw. Andre Dyson picks it off. There he goes, and no one's going to catch him. Dives, touchdown. A spectacular interception and return for a touchdown. Hansen comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Here's a situation where the offense can make this negative a positive. The defense will probably be looking to jump another pack, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a stop-and-go route with a good pump fake, and maybe they'll get a quick score of their own.
Number 16 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by Rhodes. The defense made a great play the last time on the field, intercepting a pass and taking it back for a touchdown. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch your eyes. You can't stop me. Watch out.
He gets the carry. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. Jumps up and comes down with it. Pierce comes up to makes the play at the 33-yard line. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And he got it there.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. Cross play to the left. Is there for the tackle at the 39.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Gain of 6 on the play.
39-yard line.
Blue jam, blue jam.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's go.
The rush is on. Gets the pass off. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 49. He's always very composed in the pocket, John. Nothing rattles him.
Yeah, when you talk about guys that can handle the pressure and find the open receiver, this is the kind of guy you're talking about.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Come on. Run it up. Run it up.
The Saints with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Canty comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
So that play goes for about 6. Ball on the 44-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Regular. Get me going. Defense, get ready. It's on.
Hand it off. Nice play fake. Pressure, gets rid of it. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Third down, and to convert, they have to get it to the 39 on this play. Nickelback in this time. Drops back, rolls right. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receivers.
Harris is trying to pin them close to their goal line. Fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
Gives the ball off. Play action. Pump faking. Throws on the move. Almost picked off. He goes deep downfield and is lucky it's not picked off.
That's one of those times when you see a guy make a great play in the ball, but not come up with a catch.
Second and 10. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Under 10. Hey, what's the counter?
The Giants with a 4-man front.
What's the hard count? All right, now.
They're blitzing, throwing. And he's forced out of bounds at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
They soft, man. Keep it up.
Palmer with a man in motion.
Do something. Let's go now. Hey, what's that screen?
He gets the handoff on the delay. Spencer is there on the stop at the 17. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
Second and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
What's left?
New York comes out in a 4-3.
Here we go.
Closing in, gets rid of it. Pass falls incomplete. They won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. Here we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
Third and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go, baby. We coming to red.
New York comes out in their nickel package.
Hey, let's go one deep. Don't stop that motor.
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Peterson comes up to make the play at the 23-yard line. So at the end of one, the score is 14-3, Saints. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Smith is ready to punt this one away. Rhodes looks like he's ready for the return. From the 48-yard line. Rhodes has a decent return, taking it to the 41.
The Giants will start the drive at the 41-yard line. First and 10.
The Saints line up in a 4-3.
That's what we do, baby.
He'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. Spence with the coverage.
Stallworth, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Get it started. Check it.
Only one man in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. June is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Third down here. They have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert.
Keep moving.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel package. They're blitzing. Throws it. And it's complete. Polk comes up to make the play. At the 35. White can't find a way to advance it to the first down marker. Kading needs to put everything he has into this one. Through the uprights. What a kick.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
This one is taken by Smith. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 20-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. Come on.
The Giants with a 4-man front.
Not today. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
They're coming with the blitz. With the pass, Clements comes up to make the play. At the 32. The blitz was coming, and he got rid of the ball very quickly.
You know, when it comes to making the right decision, this is the kind of guy you want out there under center.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
New York comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, gets his hand on it. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Danny, play football.
New York lines up in a 4-3.
Hold the look. Hey.
Here they come. Throws it. Thurman is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. Bush gets the reception, a 7-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down now upcoming. 3rd and 3.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Giants come out in a 4-3.
Slot going. Hey, let's go 1 deep.
Going to the right. Spencer is there on the stop at the 42.
They get what they needed to convert for the first down. The defense was caught out of position on that one.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 42-yard line.
It's on. Let's go, D. Watch screens.
With a counter play. Number 99 is there for the tackle. Bush rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
Second and 6. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Lucky. Watch a man. We turning it up.
New York with 6 defensive backs.
Hey, watch the screen.
Gets the pass off, and it's caught. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Here I go. Back in the gun.
The Giants come out in a nickel package.
Everything you got. Here I go.
He'll pass on first down. Throws it. Drops the interception. Smith was his intended target. Clements had the coverage on the play. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
On the 46-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
I'm coming through, baby.
New York lines up in a 4-3.
Let's go now. All right, let's go. Watch this.
Throwing. complete to the wide receiver.
That was a heck of a throw. The ball had to be in the one spot and the only spot where it could be thrown.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
That's strong. Don't make me sweat. Get it up. Let's go. Let's go.
He hands it off under pressure. This pass is incomplete.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
Tenth play of this drive.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
New York using three linebackers. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. He finds his man. Holt makes the catch. Goes for about 3 yards. That'll bring up third down. To get the first down, they have to reach the 18-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Do something.
Nickelback in this time. Bush, the motion man.
Here we go.
With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corner because they know that there's one less cover man out there and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown.
Hey, let's go one deep.
They haven't been into the red zone until now, but they've scored from outside the 20. Throws it. Wide open to the running back. Rush was on, but it's a nice gain thanks to a nice throw by Palmer.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
4 more yards to finish off the drive with a touchdown.
Let's go. Watch the snap now.
Crumpler moves in motion.
Hey, watch the ball. Danny.
They give it to the halfback. Touchdown, Saints.
And he powers his way in there. He follows that push and he gets the score.
Hanson comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. To pick up the yardage, use the clock, marching down the field for the touchdown.
They enjoyed a 5-course meal courtesy of this defense. They started the drive well, and they ended it with dessert.
Number 60 will be kicking off.
Rhodes back to return.
This one is handled by Rhodes. Just about ready for the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last drive.
The
Ball on their own
will
20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's run, man.
Johnson in the backfield with the pass, and it's complete. Sheds the tackle. Considine is there for the tackle at the 33-yard line. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
First and 10.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Hey, let's go.
Out of the I formation. Looking upfield. Pierce is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. Johnson takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. It's second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Let's
They come out in a dime package. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. He had too much on that pass, John, as it sailed over everybody.
It looks like he might be pressing a little bit out there. He needs to be a little more patient, find his receiver, and then deliver the ball on a spot that his receiver can go to.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel package. The rush is on. Going long. What a catch. Stop cold by Spencer.
You have to play him physically off the line. Bump him off his route, jam him, stuff like that. Because I'll tell you this, if you give him a free release and he can get behind you, he can do some real damage.
First and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Do something. Hold the look.
Johnson, the deep back, on the call. He's brought down behind the line for a short carry. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
New Orleans lines up in a 4-3. Break is there for the tackle at the 27.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
To get the first down, they have to reach the 18-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. You need a run.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Now he looks for blockers. Ross comes up to make the play. Johnson can't get past the marker, so it'll bring up 4th down. He made his last field goal attempt, which was over 50 yards. The field kick sails through the uprights.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, and I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Harris in to kick this one off.
Smith back to return.
This one is fielded by Smith. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
New York comes out in a 4-3. Handed off to the back. Spencer stops the play in the backfield. Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, 3rd and long, 2nd and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
Let's go.
New York goes with a 4-man front. Can't wrap him. Harrell is there for the tackle at the 17. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I'll tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
3rd and 13. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Bush, the lone back.
Contain him.
With a counter play. Running with a lot of room in front. Demps records the tackle at the 23-yard line. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. Smith will come in now to punt it away. Rhodes into return. This one goes out of bounds.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
Out of the I formation. Johnson comes in motion.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
They're coming with the blitz. Throwing. And this pass is completed. It brought the heat, but it was a good throw by Breeze.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
With the throw, Pierce had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Third and 3. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Deuce it, deuce it. One back.
Only one man in the backfield.
Do something.
With the pass, jumps up and has it. Dyson comes up to make the play. It looks like it's going to be an interference call. The only question is against who?
Number 35, first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go, B. Let's go. Go make a play.
They have to get some points on this drive, and they're in a good position now to do that as they're in the red zone. He gets the carry. Break is there on the stop at the 13-yard line.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Gets the pass off, and it's caught.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. It doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Throws it. It's broken up.
Here's the thing. If you can't get to the quarterback, then you get your hands up. And that's exactly what he did.
It's second and goal at the 3-yard line.
They soft, man.
Can he get there? Setting up play action. This pass is incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
It's third and goal at the 3.
Here we go. All day, baby.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is a fake to the back. And then with that, it gets a receiver that half step he needs to make the catch.
The point after is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Harris looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Back deep to return.
The kick sails out of the end zone. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Giants line up in a 4-3.
Let's do our thing. Here we come.
Here they come. The Saints call a timeout. They have 2 left.
This guy seems to make big plays in every game that I watch him play. They need to do a better job of sliding the protection over to his side.
Just over a minute still to go.
16-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
The Giants with a 4-man front, looking upfield. Thurman stops the play in the backfield. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far.
Third and 15
coming
Ball
up.
on the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants come out in a 4-3.
It's on. Watch the snap down. Hey, let's go one deep. Keep it underneath. Bring it up, baby. Let's make it play. Bring it up. Bring it up. You can't stop me.
On the carry. Kiefer is there for the tackle. Not getting the first down. That will probably bring out the punter. Smith comes into the game for the punt. Rhodes is back to receive this kick. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 44-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
We like to cut the rules. Go low. Go low.
Shockey moves in motion.
Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. It's on.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. Briggs had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Get my cut back. Watch the foot.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. With the pass, it's broken up.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Stalwart was the one they were trying to get the ball to. And this should be the last play of the half.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Stay focused, DB. Watch the outside.
The Saints come out in the quarter defense.
Keep moving. We're talking about breathe.
Going long. Knocked away. And this should be the last play of the half.
Hey, watch the move. Knock him out. Let's go, baby. Let's go, B. Let's go. Let's turn it up, B.
The rush is on. Pressure, gets rid of it, and it's caught. Dyson is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. As they head to the locker room, good first half with the score. The Saints ahead of the Giants, 21-16.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Number 60 comes in to kick off.
Start the second half. Rhodes back to return.
From the 2-yard line. Rhodes takes this one back to the 25.
Rhodes on the return. They'll take over at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. All day, baby. Come on. Defense, get ready.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Stalwart was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Don't stop. Don't stop that motor.
The Saints come out in a 4-3.
Everything you got.
Throwing. The pass is picked off. Breeze has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 22-yard line. They come out in a dime package. Pass play here on first down. With the pass, and the catch is made. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
And that's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. Gets the pass off. Complete from the wide receiver. Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
They need 7 yards for a touchdown.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Palmer with a man in motion. With the counterplay. Kiefer is there for the tackle.
I'm surprised he hasn't been more effective on the ground. The defensive coordinator's called it one of his best games.
They're 8 yards from the end zone. The Giants with a 4-man front. He tucks it away. Play action with the throw. Picked off in the end zone. Their defense just gave them the ball to take away, but then they give it right back. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 20. Johnson, the lone setback, gives the ball off. Pope is there on the stop at the 25.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
So that's a gain of about 5.
Hey, watch that screen. Defense, get ready.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. With the pass. This pass is incomplete. Can't complete the short pass attempt, so they'll have a 3rd down now.
Third and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Saints come out in a nickel package.
All right, let's go.
Drops back. Rolling. Incomplete pass.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Harris is ready to punt this one away. Smith sets up to run back the punt. From the 37.
37-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards. The Saints will start the drive at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Giants with a 4-man front. This one is handed off. He loses it. The Giants.
One thing you have to be aware of as a ball carrier in a playoff game is that the defense is looking to create a turnover.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
They soft, man. Good shoot.
The Saints come out in a dime package. He surveys the field. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Broken up.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Not today. Hey, watch the screen. Let's go.
Only one man back.
Watch the ball.
He just ran out of time. He's got to do a better job of feeling the rush. You always want to keep your eyes downfield. You have to know or feel when that rush is getting to you. You have to have a time clock in your head so you can get the pass off just a beat earlier.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down. The Saints come out in a dime package. Throwing. Is there for the tackle.
Drew Brees is one of those guys who plays with a little chip on his shoulder. One of the stats that I always look for in receivers is RAP. That's the yards that are earned after the catch. And that really depends on the receiver's speed and his ability to make people miss. This guy's been making them miss all day.
Throws it. Break is there on the stop at the 18. Brees, great athlete, and throws one of the prettiest balls in the NFL.
Yeah, receivers love playing with him because he'll never hang you out to dry. That's something he's always had. Good rotation and a soft touch.
It's second down and 1 to go.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. Can't pull him down. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
First and 10.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Watch the play. Check it. Watch the snap.
The Saints with a 4-man front. Rolls right. Under pressure with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. Stalwart was his intended target. Dyson was there on the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
Johnson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. On the call. Considine comes up to make the play. At the 8, Johnson rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Eight is the magic number right now.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Brees scans the defense from the gun. On the delay. June is there on the stop at the 9. They're in field goal range, so after failing to get the first down, let's see what they decide to do here. So this should be an easy 3.
6 yards.
The field goal attempt is good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Harris will be kicking off.
Smith back deep to return.
This one is handled by Smith.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, watch that screen.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. Hands off to the tailback. Craig comes up to make the play. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. It's second down and 6 to
Ball
go.
on the 24-yard line.
Hold the look. Get inside, get inside.
They line up in the I formation. The 40, midfield, the 40, the back breaks free, the 20, the 10, And he crosses the goal line for the touchdown. And he didn't look back. Pure speed.
Now, with his speed, you better swarm him. You have to get a whole bunch of guys on him and get him to the ground. It's easier said than done. But that's what they got to try and do, and they got to do it better than that.
Hansen comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Number 16 is back and ready to put this one in the air. Sends it sailing. From the 2-yard line. The last drive stalled and they settled for a field goal. Now let's see what happens.
They'll take over at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Rolls right, throws it. Pierce comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line. You give him time to find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
New Orleans comes out in a 4-3. On the ball, break is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Only one man back. With the throw, he hits his receiver. And it's good for a first down.
The play results in a first down. First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Lucky. So we're going to take it.
They line up in the I formation. With the pass, and the catch is made. Stalwart makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Second and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
All on us, y'all. All right, now. Come on.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. They give it to the halfback. Hope stops him. Johnson rumbles forward for a gain of 4. On third down now, they have to get it to the 21-yard line to pick up a first.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
On the carry. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. And he hits his target.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Stalwart, the motion man. With the carry. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Considine is there for the tackle. Breeze did a good job finding his tight end on that play.
I'll tell you, it looked like the defense thought the running back had the ball coming through the hole. When you talk about selling a play fake, that's just the kind of thing they're talking about.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Ball inside the 10.
As the offense gets closer to the goal line, the defense can tighten up and make it much tougher for the offense to get the ball into the end zone.
Pierce comes up to make the play at the 6-yard line. Johnson battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Third
6 yards away from a touchdown.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Not today.
New Orleans goes with a 4-man front.
Everything you got.
Goes to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Spencer stayed right with his man all the way down the field and made a great play in coverage. So after the interception, now it's 1st and 10. The Giants line up in a 4-3. This one will be spotted at the 22-yard line. So that tackle now gives him 4.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Stay close now. Don't make a play.
New York lines up in a 4-3.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
They're blitzing. Gets rid of it. Lewis records the tackle. Good read on that pass play.
They brought some extra guys to try and get some pressure, but he read it quickly, so his receiver had a step and fired a strike.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Blue Jay, Blue Jay.
The Giants come out in a 4-3.
Get it
Hand
up.
off to the tailback. They'll go with a play fake. Fakes the throw. Throws it. Just couldn't get that pass under control.
Now, he helped get his team this far, so the next pass they throw to him, he's going to have to catch it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Turn it up now. All right, now.
The Giants with a 4-man front.
Get me going.
Give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 38. He records his 3rd tackle of the game.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustments and find a way to slow him down.
It's 3rd down with 3 to go.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Saints ahead of the Giants 28-19. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
New York comes out in their nickel package. Throws it, jumps up, and he has it. The quarters is there for the tackle. Steve Smith bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Keep it up. All day, baby. Come on.
Palmer using split backs.
Keep moving.
Hand it off. Demps is there on the stop at the 46.
He's done a pretty good job running the ball on this one. He's one of those guys that can help set the pace, controlling the clock early, and help you close it down by keeping the clock moving late in the game.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Watch this.
New York using 3
watch the
linebackers.
screen. Bring it up. Bring it up. Not today.
And he slides down to avoid the hit. Looking for a 3rd down conversion here. They have to get it to the 43. Only 1 man back. Steps up into the pocket. Throwing. The pass falls incomplete. New Orleans comes up short on 3rd down and again. Rhodes sets up, waiting for the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Time's running out, so they're going to have to score quickly and hope that the defense holds them so they have a chance to pull one out at the end.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
New Orleans using 3 linebackers. This one is handed off. Spins away from the tackle. Polk is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line. Picked up about 6 yards that time. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Keep it up. We're talking about
Out of the shotgun. Gets the pass off. Powering it. Canty is there on the stop at the 33-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. Break is there for the tackle at the 33. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
33-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
New Orleans comes out in a 4-3. Pressure coming, throwing it away. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on their own 33. In regard to the injury, they have decided to keep him on the sideline at least for now, and his return appears to be doubtful. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. New York has been stopped on 3rd down for the 10th time in the game.
It's hard for the offensive coordinator to get his head around that stuff.
Harris will come in now to punt it away. Smith is the deep return man. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 26-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby.
The Giants with a 4-man front.
Don't make a play. Hey, let's go. From the start. All right, here we go.
Throwing. Completed pass to the back. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Get it started.
New York comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, here's an opening. The 40, the 30. Demps comes up to make the play at the 17. And he picks up a lot of additional yardage after making the catch on that one, John.
This is one of the guys they really like to feature in their passing game. He's got all the skills that you look for from the receiver position, and he can really break a game open with plays like that.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go, B. Let's go. Bring it.
And they're threatening again with the ball inside the 20. Julian Peterson makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
The offensive line loves to run block, playing physically against the defensive line. They've done a heck of a job of it out there today.
They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone.
Defense, get ready. Let's go.
New York comes out in a 4-3. He hands it off. He just unloaded on him. He's showing no signs of fatigue as he bulldozes for 125 yards. It's first and goal at the 6. New York comes out in their nickel package. Goes to the end zone. Picked off. So, John, they decide to put the ball up, and it backfires.
That's a huge play by the defense. They had to make something happen being down 2 scores in the final quarter, and they were able to force a turnover.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 20-yard line. The Saints line up in a 4-3. Blitz is coming. Throws this one away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. After that turnover, here's how both teams are doing in that department.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, defense. We turning it up.
Williams lines up in a 4-3. Throws it. Knocked away.
Sometimes the guy has the adrenaline going full throttle in the beginning of the plays, and he wants to make a play so bad, he ends up overthinking and drops the ball.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Out of the I formation. Dropping back, throwing, and he makes the grab.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
They soft, man. We like to practice.
Gets rid of it. He went up there and he got it. Greg stops him at the 50.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Stay both now.
Hand off to the tailback. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Has room. Touchdown, Giants.
Take a look at this run. He gets to the open field, puts on a heck of a move, and it's off to the races. They didn't have an angle on him. He was gone.
The extra point attempt is good.
The offense did their job. Now it's up to the defense to do theirs. They can't let them get a drive going where they use up a lot of clock. They have to shut them down and get the ball back to the offense for one more last-minute drive to come from behind.
Nick Harris comes in to kick off.
Smith back to return.
From the 3. Steve Smith finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 33. Ball on their own 33.
Start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Crumpler comes in motion.
All day, baby. Come on.
On the call. Peterson is there on the stop.
On the carry.
Bush takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Pressure. Steps up.
Switching to a three-step drop might be a pretty good idea. He has to find a way to get that ball out of there a little more quickly.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here.
You need a rush. Here we go. Let's go now.
Palmer sends a man in motion.
Throttle down. Keep your head up, big boy. Let's get some pressure.
Looking upfield. Number 99 comes up to make the play. They played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. Smith comes into the game for the punt. Rhodes back to return. He waves for the fair catch.
This is just the kind of situation they were hoping for. Now all they need to do is put together a last-minute drive, and they're going to come away with a win. And now it's up to the defense to shut them down.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
At the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
Looking for room. Pierce is there for the tackle at the 17. Johnson takes it up the middle for a yard or 2.
On the play.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go, one deep.
The Saints with a 4-man front, and they go with the delay.
Johnson
Gain of
on the
3.
carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
Two minutes to go.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
That's coming through, baby.
The Saints come out in a 4-3.
Let's go.
Closing in. Huge hit.
That's just what this defense wants. They do a good job of setting the pace, making the offense adjust to what they're doing out there.
He's rushing the offense back to the line. Going for it on 4th. They'll need a big play here. Rolling out to his right. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete. They go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
They'll take over at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Giants with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Number 99 is there on the stop. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball inside the 10.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our game. What screen?
The Giants come out in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go.
Thurman is there for the tackle at the 5-yard line.
He's one of those guys that can put up 100 yards week in and week out. This has been just another day at the office for him.
Third down, and they have to get it to the 4-yard line for the first. He gets the handoff on the delay. Craig comes up to make the play at the 5. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
Not much more than an extra point here. The kick sails through. It's good. Big field goal there puts them up by more than 3.
Number 16.
Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Squib kick here. From the 10-yard line.
We've got a good one going here today.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
New Orleans using 3 linebackers. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Broken up.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Lucky. All right, let's go. One sin.
They're coming with the blitz. Comes in low, but he has it. Rodney Poole brought him down. That's his 5th tackle of the game. Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle. They're blitzing. Steps up into the pocket. Launches this one to the left. He made the catch. Considine is there for the tackle. They'll head right back to the line.
Let's turn it up, D. All day, baby. Come on. Watch out.
Under pressure with the pass. He has it. They'll touch him down at the 1-yard line. What a play. Exactly what their offensive coordinator was looking for.
Yeah, he works his receivers very hard during the week so that they can make the big plays when the game's on the line. And that play was just the kind of thing he expects from him.
This team can't afford a repeat of their last trip inside the 20. Runs over the 10. Touchdown, Giants.
And here you have the line getting a big push, and you just follow that surge in for the touchdown.
Much better to lead by 3 than 2, so they'll keep the offense on the field and try for the 2-point conversion. Throwing, and they get the deuce. The conversion is good. Nick Harris will be kicking off. Squib kick short. Not the type of kickoff they wanted.
Number 2.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Keep moving. Let's go. It's showtime, baby.
New York comes out with 7 in the secondary.
Keep the throttle down.
Pass play here on first down with the pass. Incomplete. A little bit long, overthrowing the receiver.
He looks a little jumpy back there. One thing you never want to do is look at the rush. You want to keep your eyes downfield. If you start looking at the rush, then you can never be effective.
Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Deuces.
Palmer will work out of the shotgun.
You gotta have it, D. We're talking about bringing.
Here they come. Gets the pass off. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Let's go. Get it up. Make them go short.
New York lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Drops back. Throwing. And it's caught. King is there for the tackle. Holt is able to come down with it, and that completion will keep the chains moving.
I'll tell you, there's no substitute for picture-perfect route running.
So this could be the last play of the game. Here we go, one last chance, and they have to come up with some kind of a miracle play to pull this one out. Incomplete.
Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
And it all comes down to this. They have to get it into the end zone or it's over. Dropping back. Deep throw. Almost picked off. Field goal was the difference in this high-scoring affair. Both teams showing plenty of potency offensively. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.